Hey, what's up? We're doing some more Alice in Borderland. We're doing episode 5 today, and I'm very excited for it. I actually, fun fact, recently had my my best friend saw my channel and saw that I was doing Alice in Borderland, and he went, "Holy shit, you're doing Alice in Borderland?" And I went, "Yeah," and he went, "Strap in." Good luck, my friend. And so yeah, there's some good stuff to come, I feel like. Yeah, I mean, episode 3 was crazy. Episode 4 had, like, honestly, by the end, I was, like, really won over by the game of that one. At the start, I was like, oh, this is kind of a weird game. I don't know if I'm a big fan of it. But then by the end, I was like, oh, no, that's clever and cool. I like it. So, we're doing episode 5 today. We've had some deaths that people keep dying all around us. I don't know who to get attached to, but I do know I'm attached to the climber girl, and I will not stop being attached to her. If she dies, so does my love for anything in this world, I think. But I'm keen to see what they got next, so make sure to support this video if you can, liking, commenting, subscribing, all of that jazz. And if you want the full-length reaction, that is the entire episode, entire episode's reaction, that's on my Patreon account in the description below. You can sync it up with your own footage, and it's wonderful. It's great. So go check that out. But yeah, anyway, let's do it. I don't know what else to say. Let's do it. Let's jump into Alice in Borderland episode 5. That's kind of gorgeous. There's a Yu-Gi-Oh manga game that's based around a Ferris wheel and it blows up. Maybe that's what's gonna happen. Why'd they start running so weirdly? I don't know. Maybe try checking by the water. That'd be a good place to start. Okay, they are checking near the water, to be fair to them. They are checking the physical beach. I wonder what that Ferris wheel game was. I was very curious about that. You have to keep track of your visas manually? I would be so scared of fucking it up. Like, have I marked it today? Damn, he really is growing. But you should try your hardest for them. Good. I'm glad he has that, because I didn't know how long he was going to be, like, depressed for and, like, unable to do anything for. So it's good to see he's starting to get the right message out of what happened. He's getting some great perspective. This is some grade A episode 5 development. Okay, now he's back to being pissed. Really? Okay. Take her up on the offer, man. She's like, if this guy tried anything, he's so scrawny I could fuck him up. It's a small tent. And having to sleep on your back like that. I wonder how much interaction he had with women. Because he was kind of like a guy who was inside and his only friends were like 2 dudes. I feel like he could be I was about to say, a good learner. Video game. Scouting him out. Just planning to betray people? Okay. Whoa. Oh my god. So are these just games ending? With explosions and people dying? A car? God damn, man. You gonna chase a car on foot? Oh my god. Okay, cut. Where'd that get them? Okay, it got them to here. Is this the beach? Oh, it says beach. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Hey, guys. I don't know, how much do these people know? Whoa. Okay. This guy's got fucking charisma. Ooh. Is there only gonna be one game of each card? Or what? By doing all the cards? Okay, but maybe we'll be alive? One person? This is a battle royale. But who's gonna leave? You, leader? Yeah. I guess. Alright. Weird rule. I guess. I'm sure there's other ways to do it, but all playing cards, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, yeah. So as long as you know, theoretically you could get everyone out if you got enough cards, but there's not enough time really to do that. This doesn't sound too bad. I mean, it doesn't sound great. Oh shit. Okay, alright, well. But am I really a traitor if I never joined in the first place? This is an interesting development for this show. Oh. It's okay. It's not the worst thing in the world, it sounds like. Like maybe while working with the beach you can find ways, like maybe there's ways you can get playing cards much easier and faster. Then eventually get everyone out, you know? 7 of hearts! It's all the high difficulty ones that they don't have though. Well, and like some of the 4s and 2s. Alright, man. Ooh, yeah! Oh my god, everyone in swimsuits. I mean, certainly a pleasant place to be visually. Yep, she's gonna be in a swimsuit too. What are those looks for, huh? I don't know, maybe you're getting some looks because you're an attractive young man. There's a lot of people here. I thought the beach would be like 20, 25 people. I mean, a lot of these people are really happy, it seems like. They're calling him Hatter? Like the Mad Hatter? Oh wait, Alice in Wonderland? Mad Hatter? Alice in Borderland? I just realized the playing card theme is also kind of Alice in Wonderland. Like, interesting. You guys being in separate games might be a good thing. Oh, this dude! Forgot about him. Beast Hunter. like literal, those animals are like literally there? Oh my god, they are! Holy shit, man. Human elevator. Oh, they gotta hold on? That's rough. Bingo? Oh, this is what she's doing. Okay, I don't know if I understand that one. Holy shit. Oh my god. Is he just gonna wrestle an animal? Wrestle a tiger? No, he's got a gun. Man, this tiger's fucking taking the bullets. And then he just punched him. Oh, you got a crow. Nice. Cool. Oh! This guy's weird. What a weird guy. Oh, we're with her? Yes, please. An executive member? Because, I mean, we started already going up some ranks because we had a card that they didn't. Oh, yeah, and this girl. Kuina. This her name's An? You might not be alive after the game to do the formalities. Kuina, you seem chill. Hopefully you are. Okay, you're slowly drowning. I don't like the electricity up there. 4 of diamonds. Oh, good. Okay, there's a light bulb there. Okay. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. Hmm. Interesting. Well, if you immediately flick a switch... Jesus, what's wrong with you? If you immediately flick a switch, you have a 1 in 3 chance of just winning the game instantly. And then if... But then you can guess from the remaining 2. So then if you don't, you have a 50-50 chance? What if you close the door, turn them all on, turn one on, leave it on for a second, turn it off, and then open the door and go in and feel it, see if it's hot. This is what I was saying. It's interesting, but you don't have much time. You're testing with your life? I really like this game. I like it a lot. Okay, he's doing it. She really has a different answer in mind and she's trying to lead him to it. Uh-huh. Okay, what are you realizing, Arisu? Okay. I want to see what his plan is. Stay. Is it gonna be what I said, where you like feel the temperature of the bulb? But the problem is you need to keep it on for long enough that the temperature is like noticeable. Yep. Now you turn it on, and if it doesn't turn on, then you feel if it's hot. Yes! Yes, yes! Am I as smart as Arisu? It's hot! It was A! Yes! I'm so glad I came up with it in that time. But it's so risky because you're like betting everything on that. Because you have to spend so long waiting. That's a great fucking game. I love that.
これで正解率 66% を 100% に上げられる。
I really liked that. And no, the dude's wrong. It is 66% because it's one that it could be it initially, and then it's another 33% that it's the other one. You're both okay. Give each other a hug. Come on. Hey, Queena.
彼女
She will be soon.
違います。仲いいんだったら付き合っちゃったら
Yeah.
明日には死ぬのかも
She's a good wingman. That's so awkward,
う
but
ちのおかんは病院で
sweet.
大将のアグニは元自衛官で、
Mm-hmm.
うちのすべての武器は2つの派閥がいつ衝突してもおかしくない状況や。
Interesting. So one of the subordinates is that really creepy looking dude.
相棒はどうした？
Dead, unfortunately.
そうか、死んだか。
Yep.
またどうでもいいやつが生き残ったか。
Yeah, because he would have had respect for him.
この女連れてこい。
Hey, don't touch that woman.
うちのボスが味見してっつってん
What
だ
the
よ。
fuck is wrong with you?
次のゲームで死ねるよ。足の骨で持っとけ。
Jesus.
あ
Oh my god. Come on, someone step in.
おー、揉め事かね。
Who's stepping in? Who is this? Is it the white-haired guy? No.
引っ込んでる帽子
It's
で。
Hada.
新人イビルはほどほどにしちゃくれないか。アグニ
Yeah, could you not be creepy with every new woman that comes along?
お前のボスは誰だ？アグニ
Shit, man. Agoni's gonna rise up. He's certainly just waiting for his chance.
幹部は会議室に集合だ。
Okay. Aren't we executive members?
アリス、君もだ。
Yeah.
ついてこい。
Cool.
行ってくる。
Don't let any guys get a taste of you while I'm gone.
どうだった？彼。
She's impressed, surely.
気に入った
Of course.
用のないものは退出しろ。
I wonder if there's just like playing card packs at stores that you could just buy. Wouldn't it be funny if none of them ever thought of that, but there were? You can get back to the real world just by buying a card pack or getting a card pack from a store. Hi.
これまで絵札の存在は確認されていない。
Mm.
ハートの銃は今までゲームに出現していない。
I don't like hearts games though. I don't think Arisu would want to do a heart game.
俺もそろそろビザを補充しておこう。
It's fun that like everyone has to play games. Like he can't just get people to play games for him.
死んでもいいおとりを連れて行けば確実に自分は生き延びれる。
That's kind of true.
アドバイスはあるかね。
That it was the worst experience of my life and don't
で
do
も
it.
そんな都合。
そんな小賢しい説明は
This is like a mildly horny show, which I kind of didn't expect going into it. I don't mind it. I'm just saying, just pointing it out. I mean, the characters all walk around in swimsuits, so. That is unless you took the antidote before.
何も。
ニーとか歌舞伎町でホストクラブを経営
That is not a surprise in the slightest.
ビーチすなはまないけど楽園ビーチ
The girl on the left looks uncomfortable.
どんな時も失われない人間の誇りってやつを部下たちには徹底的に叩き込んで
This guy's kind of unhinged, but very interesting.
首っつってたんだよ
Oh.
俺を成長させるために
That's one way to look at it, I guess. Maybe lines up with what Arisu is feeling.
し屋だ。
Yeah, he's kind of insane. That look. Oh my god, man. Wow, it stands out so much on the landscape because there's no other lights. How did we not find this before? How did it take us this long to find this place if it shines this brightly at night? Great episode. I really liked it. I enjoyed so much of the stuff in that episode, especially that light bulb game. So quick and simple, but works really well. I think it also feels like it bodes well for this show. I hope they keep it that there's at least a game in each episode, even if it's like that. Like that light bulb game did not take much of the episode. You know, I feel like the monologue from the Hatter at the end, which I didn't react much to because I didn't I didn't really know how to react to it. You know, it was like this guy, maybe he's intelligent, maybe he's, you know, got what we need, but he seems kind of crazy, and maybe his perspective is in a weird place. So I don't know how much of that's going to make it into the edit of the reaction, just because I don't know if I reacted much to it. But anyway, but I feel like the light bulb game didn't take up much of the episode. It was a very short game, but it was quick, easy, great, and it fulfilled my want for more games in this show. And so far every episode has had a game, and I hope they keep that up, because I know, you know, if we, you know, look at something like Squid Game, not every episode of Squid Game had a game in it. And that sort of works for Squid Game as a show, but it was kind of sad when we started an episode of Squid Game, and then I was watching and I was going, oh, I don't think there's going to be a game in this episode. And it was kind of sad because I really wanted to see one, you know? And I feel like if and when we have Squid Game season 2, I feel like there's going to be very few games in it, and it's going to be more story, which again is kind of sad. But with this, so far, there's been a game in every episode, and it feels like the games vary from, they could take up an entire episode, or they could be done in 5 minutes, you know? But this particular one gave me hope for future games, because it was clever, but it was a solution that you can figure out, because I figured it out. But at the same time, it made me feel good for figuring it out, and it was kind of like a riddle. And the characters sort of went through arguments that I was having in my head as well. I really liked that basically immediately someone else came up with the idea of look, if we pull a lever right away, then we will see if that light turns on or not. If the light turns on, we win. If the light doesn't turn on, then there's 2 other switches and we just have to guess one. So we have a 50-50 chance between those 2 switches, but also a 1 in 3 chance that the first switch is the correct one, so that we have a 66% chance overall to survive the game. And that's that's odds are in our favor there. We would be pretty unlucky to lose, but you know, it's not so unlucky that we'd lose. So we would it is very possible for us to lose that game, and that would be horrible. But if you have no other strategy, it's an okay strategy, you know? It's something that you can do at least. Instead of, the worst thing to do is argue about strategies until the water rises enough and you will die. And then it's you didn't get anything done, you know? So I didn't mind that strategy, but props to myself, I said pretty early, and I'm happy with this. I'm not one of the people who generally brags about guessing things in shows and stuff, but I'm not giving myself credit as much as I'm giving the show credit for having a solution that makes enough sense that a viewer could pick it up in that amount of time. But also it just makes me satisfied, because sometimes we imagine what would we be like in these situations, and a lot of us like to think we'd be like Arisu and come up with the perfect idea or whatever, but it wouldn't quite work out like that a lot of the time, because it requires you to have a very specific set of skills, and you have to have the right perspective on things. And also a lot of the time, our perspective on how to do something in a show will be influenced by the cinematography and the soundtrack, like things that the show creators are showing you specific things for a reason. And our knowledge of the fact we're watching a show actually helps us be able to figure out some of these games. And that's something that the characters in the show don't have. With that being said, I kind of got it based all off of the clues, so it just makes me think this is the one game I would have survived in. I wouldn't have survived any of the other games so far. I would have definitely died in any of the other games, but this one I would have survived in, and that makes me happy. But yeah, it was a nice, fun, clever little riddle. It was cool. I like the beach. I honestly do. I know, I get why they're concerned. I get why they're not happy about it. It's not a great place to be, but it's not the worst place to be either. You get to, by the looks of it, party and have fun, and you get to socialize with other people, which I think will help you stop yourself from going insane. Now, here's the thing. There looks like there's hundreds of people in the beach, right? And you know, theoretically, all of them have to be playing games at one point or another. So, like, and then all of the cards that people win are given to the beach. So does that mean the beach has hundreds and hundreds of cards? Just, you know, like a lot of duplicates, but they have hundreds and hundreds of cards. And so there's certain cards that are just very rare. I mean, it did look like we got 4 new cards in one day in this episode, which I think was just like incredibly lucky is kind of what they were saying. Because it seemed like they'd been looking for those cards and hadn't been able to find them, but they don't know how to get the face cards yet, and also the 10 of hearts. They don't know where those are and how to get them. So it seems like purely just doing the things over and over again don't get you those. Maybe, I don't know. Or maybe it's like you have to get someone has to get all of the numbered cards before the face cards unlock. Maybe, you know. Because the reason I'm saying that is just, like, I'm thinking of in Hunter x Hunter in the Greed Island arc, there's like the 100 cards they have to collect, but the 100th card you can't get until someone has collected all 99 of the other cards, and then there's like a game that appears for the 100th card. So I wonder if it's a similar thing to that, you know, like once we find the 10 of diamonds, then the face cards will be available. I don't know. But like, I'm so curious where the show is going to go from here, because, you know, I feel like the beach is a decent little thing, but it's not what I expected the show to be. It's not what I didn't think we would be in a big place with this many people and stuff, but it does feel good, I think, not being so limited to people that we can interact with. Having this many people on screen does feel more interesting to me. So I'm looking forward to seeing where they take that. Anything else that I want to say? It took me until this episode to realize that, you know, there's playing cards in this show, and it's called Alice in Borderland, which is obviously a reference to Alice in Wonderland, and there are playing card soldiers or whatever in Alice in Wonderland. I'm not like an Alice in Wonderland expert, but I just found something on the floor that I don't know what it is. I'm not an expert of Alice in Wonderland, but I know, you know, enough about it. I've seen different versions of Alice in Wonderland. I kind of don't remember, like, I only remember certain things. I remember there's like the Queen of Hearts, I remember the playing cards, I remember the eat me and drink me, like cookie and drink or whatever. I remember the Mad Hatter, I remember the Cheshire Cat, and then there's like slugs or something. That's kind of like, that's kind of what I remember. But yeah, there are playing card soldiers in that. And then they've got playing cards in this. And then we have a guy called Hatter, who's like the leader, and he's a crazy dude. So there's definitely parallels there, which I find interesting, because I wasn't sure if Alice in Borderland, like Alice in Borderland is clearly the English title. The Japanese title is going to be something different. I didn't know if the Japanese title was going to also be a reference to Alice in Wonderland, or like whatever they call Alice in Wonderland in Japan. And like I'm wondering, you know, is that the case, or is it like some of the things were a reference to Alice in Wonderland, but the title wasn't? But then when they're localizing it, they go, okay, well, this story is kind of a reference to Alice in Wonderland, so let's call it Alice in Borderland. I don't know. I'm curious. What was, okay, if you know, what was the title in Japanese, and what's the translation of that title, and is it a reference to Alice in Wonderland in Japanese? That's my question. So yeah, anyway, I think that's all. I like Kuina. I don't mind Anne. I mean, she's a bit of a bitch, but I don't mind her. And yeah, I can't wait to see more. So that was episode 5. Thanks for watching, and make sure to support the video on the channel, and check out my Patreon account if you want the full-length reaction, early access, and exclusive videos. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.